Welcome back to Advent Dark Force. So, yeah, let's check what's going on at the Sourflower Inn.
You've been partnered with Bowes for a long time, right? How did you two meet?
Time for backstory.
Don't you really matter?
Do you really want to know?
I'm sorry, Theo, could you repeat that question?
No, I probably didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, my first time meeting Fang was just awful.
I know. Shut up! You're still shut up! You're still miffed about that.
Shut up!
I'll tell you if you let me thoroughly examine that body of yours.
See, the joke with Arlie is that she's constantly trying to study fairies and she wants to examine their bodies.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I just entered the field of fairyology when I first met Bowes.
Bahas. It's pronounced Bahas.
Yeah, that guy, winning that bastard. Despite being a frail beauty, I went into the woods to search for a fury. Just when I found it, a group of bandits attacked me.
A frail.
How convenient.
Frail.
No.
Frail?
There you go.
Exactly.
I ain't buying it.
Those bandits must have thought a delicate flower like me was the perfect target.
For what, robbery?
I think it's more like rape.
Delicate?
That's the obvious.
No, honey, they didn't want to rob you. They just wanted to rape you or
I
something.
desperately
Is
searched
there
for
any this
something nearby
game?
that I could use to defend myself. Yanked out the fury and fought back.
Wait, hold on. You went into a deep dark forest without anything to.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, if her fairy was a sword, sure, but her fairy is a gun. So how the hell was a gun impaled on a stone?
That's the first time I met your boss. I just barely managed to repel the bandits.
Well, I don't know.
For a weak,
I
helpless
haven't
girl like
checked.
me, it was so scary.
I haven't checked how the model looks like. Does it have a bayonet or something?
It's a typical generic gun. There's nothing particularly.
Helpless. What are you talking about? You made those bandits cry and beg for their lives.
There you go.
Aha!
Oh, I didn't see that, boss.
It's just your typical generic gun, Theo. There's nothing particularly interesting about it.
I've been here the whole time. This fucking team. As I recall, the first thing you said to me when we met was, "Well, no man, I wanted the girl fairy."
Yeah,
I'm going to be hearing this theme in my sleep.
Yeah. That's another thing. Unless you intentionally ship Fang with Arlie in the Vile God route, Arlie always turns out to be a lesbian.
Did I really say that? Oh, Poust, if you keep living in the past, you're gonna go bald.
And I'm not even kidding. And I'm not even kidding. They literally, they pretty much strongly imply that in other moments. So yeah, there you go, Shiroi. Arlie is supposed to be here representing lesbians. So I hope you're happy.
All of these characters are terrible representations of anything that's living.
Not just that, Shiroi. She's the active predator one, that kind of like Catherine Zeta-Jones in The Haunting.
It sounds like she was.
If you worry too much about the past, Aaron, you might go bald yourself, just like Pops.
If I go bald, it'll be 100% your fault. I swear, I'll shave your head if that ever happened to me.
Your hair will go.
I'll shave your head, I'll swear with me mom.
Oh, wonderful. More bickering. Huh? What's that? You're gonna shave your head slippery smooth too?
You.
Heck no!
Well, that
And
happened.
that's it.
There you go, Theo. There's your backstory. Anyway, don't you know what?
I guess it's better than nothing.
I didn't really get.
Sorry, I haven't Dark Force. It's better than nothing. Anyway,
That's like a tagline.
anyway, let's.
That's to be the tagline for this whole developer.
It's better than nothing. Wait a minute.
Anyway,
Aguardar.
Hold on. It's better than
very
nothing.
good, Theo. You can speak Portuguese.
And
Anyway,
Inafune just happens to be a weapon
Go ahead,
in
Shirai.
some of the Lapunia games. God dang it.
Fang, I'm concerned. Can we really trust the
Galdo.
I don't know. He seems to be the nicest member on this party so far.
you're still harping on about that. I trust him, and that's all that matters. So shut up and
That's
quit being. So shut up and quit being such a skeptical bitch. Gee, I wonder I wonder what's gonna happen now.
Also, Joker, that's exactly why we can't
Shirai?
trust him.
I know you're just saying that to make me happy, but I refuse to be deceived by him.
Okay.
So, Fang, do you have a swear word in your pocket or just happy to see me?
wondering, is she trying to condition him for this to eventually take advantage of it?
Jova, you're just now realizing this.
No.
I think Pedro means it in a more private way.
What I mean is that I think Tiara is conditioning him so that he'll eventually get.
Holy
turned
shit! Hold on,
by
guys.
the whole-
Aaron might just be thinking better of Fang now. You never said that to me before. It's kind of weird. Are you feeling sick or something? Yeah.
I'm trying to compliment you. Why do you have to open your mouth and ruin it?
Because that's how this game works, honey. Sorry.
Because it's weird. Everyone's been fighting up until now.
The Sublime Harley.
Anyway, as I was saying, the idea is that Tiara is trying to condition him so that he'll get turned on when the whole routine
You
goes.
got
I
some
guess,
white
sure.
stuff on your mouth. Huh? Oh, that's toothpaste.
Okay.
Let's go with that,
Okay.
please.
Compile Heart, play Tales of Zillia, and see if you can learn something about how to do this kind of joke, if you don't mind.
You appear to have something white on your bosom
Oh
as well.
God!
That's her shirt, you idiot.
This is the humor is. This is so terrible. This is so lowbrow.
No,
It's so predictable.
juvenile. It's like a 12-year-old wrote this.
Yeah.
A horny 12-year-old.
I'm pretty sure Pedro said that last part too.
Oh, this is just milk.
Yeah, sure it is. Let's
Sure
just
it
move on,
is.
please, because.
That's gonna smell sour.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you please stop?
Stop talking!
Our lady, just feel me on your clothes again. Why are you such a slob?
What if
And why am I in this game? Please send help.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Final
I got
Fantasy
distracted
15
by
Rescue
something
will
and
be on the
completely
way
forgot about it.
eventually.
Doesn't even matter. Don't sweat the details.
So yeah, Arlie doesn't give a shit about hygiene in general.
So
She's
she
like
must
the
be
typical-
French. Ba-doom.
She's like the typical stereotype of a boy in a woman's body.
me. The whole reason I even concern myself with the details because you're such a slob.
Meh. Slop this, slop that. I'm not that bad, am I?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are, and you're also a sexual predator.
Oh dear, where should I begin?
Thank you.
I constantly have to remind you to bathe. You never change your clothes or do laundry. Most people don't have this issue, you know.
Okay. I get it. No wonder she's a sexual predator. She smells so bad. She has terrible hygiene. Doesn't matter how gorgeous you look, honey. Bad hygiene is gonna repel a lot of people away unless people have
Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Joker's going very high pitched.
Personally, I wouldn't be able to put up with that.
And that's why she's single.
Unless, of course, you decide to ship Fang with her in the Wild God route.
Oh, no, she's bisexual, obviously.
Probably, yeah.
I guess.
I've already forgotten my ships, so.
Just
whatever.
like Maya.
You think so?
And that's not all. There was another incident several years ago, back when you were immersed in your research.
Actually, that's a good
Do we
thing
need-
that Shiro
Do
just
we need
reminded
to
me.
know about that?
Taylor, remember, her research is the one character trait she has aside from being a fucking sexual
As I was
joke.
cleaning your room, I found a fluffy... Oh no, I don't want to read this.
Come on, it's a hairball. Where could they possibly go innuendo-wise with this?
Well, the most chest thing I can think of is the name.
Turns out it's just a moldy peach pit. Yeah.
Ew.
She really
It's so okay. Okay, Jova, explain this to me.
Impossible.
Explain this to me. How is incredibly gross hygiene funny? Why is this funny? This is not funny. This is just gross.
Again, 12-year-old idea of funny.
I really want to know what exactly was the thought process behind the moron who wrote this.
It's not a big deal. It's not like it's gonna kill me.
It might.
White.
I mean, the trumpet thing tells me that I'm supposed to laugh, I guess.
Laugh.
But
Honestly, like I said, at this point, the trumpet theme
Not a big deal. Clearly, this is my fault. I've been spoiling you too much.
there you go.
True. See, the problem is that this trumpet theme is used so much that it plays during scenes that aren't even really supposed to be funny. To the point where I don't really consider it the comedy theme so much as it is just this game's daily slice of life theme.
Considering how often this theme plays, you'd think this game will only have like 5 themes, because most of the time when you think music of this game, you just think the trumpet theme because it plays so goddamn much.
And I guess that's why I consider her slobbiness not necessarily just a comedic thing, but I guess an actual character trait, because I can't tell because of this stupid
But it's
music.
Gross.
Won't be able to focus on your room if you're worried about finishing your book, so I guess that's okay.
Oh,
no,
wait,
it's
wait,
not.
Wait, hold on. Into research, a slob.
Oh, that's how you've been spoiling her, huh?
Oh, I get
I
it.
want to give a comparison.
Hold on too. But I think Jova finally deciphered this. Go ahead, Jova. Explain to me, why is this funny? Or charming, or anything?
Well, that may be beyond my capabilities, but I guess what they're going for here. They're basically doing the female counterpart of the absent-minded professor. You know, the one who has all the messy rooms and stuff, focuses more on research than their hygiene and stuff. You know.
Yeah, but do we need to go in all the details? My opinion on you has improved slightly ever since you fought Zenki.
There you go, guys. I finally have cracked the code. They're doing the absent-minded professor trope with her, and they're doing it terribly. But
yeah, again,
you were gonna say too?
A comparison. In Tales of Gracie's F, well, even the original Gracie's, there's a character that's kind of similar to what Harley is supposed to be on a theoretical level, but he's done much more better until the other part in F, but that's another story. But at least until then, said characters had all these qualities. We even have a skit about her lack of hygiene, but it's much more funnier then.
You know, boy, I made the right call joining you, eh? This was definitely fate, Fang. From now on, we stick together.
You got good eyes if you can see how amazing I am. But you're kind of annoying.
Well,
he just complimented you. How is that annoying?
Why, Joba? Why are all these characters so fucking jerks? Why?
Except for Galdo and Bajos.
Yeah. You make yourself my right man without my permission, blah, 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 whatever. You're so sweet, Fang. Thank you for being so good to my Goldikins.
In her profile picture, why does she look like she was about to... Again, she's
Stop it! I don't like it. I don't like it when people talk to me like that. I mean it. I'm truly grateful. Please be nice to my Goldikins from now on, okay?
So you hate it when people compliment you and stuff. Oh my god, Yara's conditioning has affected you so much! Now you only respond to banter and stuff!
That Zenki guy was horrible.
I know, right? So horribly written. Seriously.
Okay.
He didn't even give me a chance to get a sample of his fairy partner's hair. What a horrible man.
Am I supposed to laugh now? I see.
From what I've seen, I wouldn't let you anywhere near a fairy.
Oh, trust me, Shiroi. Oh, trust me, Shiroi. You're not even... Trust me, Shiroi. You're not even close to seeing the worst that it gets to. Lola!
So anyway, what's the deal with the goddess of the... the goddess of the Vile God?
Alright, time for extra lore on the goddess and the Vile God. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Kinda. Maybe. Not really.
Weird. Aren't you supposed to do...
What's the complicated question? It's not really a complicated question, you moron.
I'm just bored. There are no customers right now, and you're not gonna buy anything.
True. I'll say though, the what they use for the ding 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 the xylophone, it sounds like they recorded the Windows bit of that Windows track, that goes ding, and just put that on different keys.
You know, since we're on
go ahead, Java.
So since we're on about the music, now's probably a good time for me to bring up that, surprisingly, aside from the trumpet theme, the music here isn't bad. Heck, sometimes I dare say it's even good.
That's probably because you hear that one theme so much that anything else is music to your frickin' ears.
That's exactly what I was about to get to. I've heard enough to confirm that, yes, that trumpet theme plays more than the Werehog battle theme in Sonic Unleashed. And that
Well, go ahead.
presentation
Sorry,
of
Jovan, this is important.
You look confused. Want me to tell you the story?
Since Ollie's a fairyologist, obviously she knows about the goddess and the vile god and blah, blah, blah. Sure thing, you can handle this.
Why the music?
I don't know.
Originally, the goddess and the vile god were a happily married couple. Also, why does it look like Hari and...
Why is Teo so always burping at the worst moments?
Really?
I really wanted to hear his reaction to that.
Right, head-wise. Yep, it's true. They had lots of children, too. The mountain god, the sea god, the fire god, the bath god, the kitchen god, the toilet god.
Having connection issues.
Wait, hold on. When did we step into Greek/Roman mythology?
Hey, is she serious?
She's obviously lying.
So yeah, it turns out the goddess and the vile god were a married couple, and this entire game happened because of a couple arguing. There you go.
One day, we started arguing over some trivial matter.
So let me get this.
Like the rest of you.
So let me get this straight. Time and Eternity was about getting married. This is about dealing with the fallout of an extraterrestrial marriage.
What were they arguing about?
More like a god marriage.
Who's best anime girl or something, I don't know. What to put
Who's
inside
best
me
waifu?
soup? Yeah, the goddess preferred potato, but the vile god didn't like it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our lore.
I'm
Over freaking potatoes!
I'm pretty sure she's joking about that, or at least she's hopefully not serious.
The vile god finally snaps and says,
Well,
I was only pretending to like it this whole time!
it's interesting you say that, Joe, because the game is gonna basically make it ambiguous on whether or not she's lying, but you'll see.
The goddess angrily replied,
Then you should have said so from the beginning.
So, Terry, have you been listening to this, or...?
with this, their relationship took a turn for the worse,
Hmm.
and they eventually divorced.
I think this is supposed to be like social commentary on the fact that war started over trivial
Yeah,
things.
give me, I don't know how many seconds I'm ahead, or 2 or 3 or 4.
I
Okay.
see.
Alright.
That's why they don't get along. Oh, sorry, it's low. Fuck.
No, I was gonna wait for Tio to be counted in.
Alright, where are you, Joe? Sorry, could you repeat that?
17, 14, 15, 16,
Oh,
17.
oh sorry.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
It sounds like you're on time with us.
Yeah, you are on time with us.
I just checked randomly, good to know. Anyway, the point is, these two guys did not went accord and just divorced.
Yeah, that's it.
And
The god.
then-
There you go, Teo. This is our lore. The goddess and the vile god were just a stupid married couple who got angry because of soup.
I suppose it's a more innovative mythology history than your typical one where we just kill
But it's
each
a
other.
stupid mythology.
I suppose.
My guess is that the miso soup
Alright,
thing
go ahead,
is
Shiro.
just a
I
red
know.
herring.
If you ever want any research books, let me know. I won't lower the price, but I'll stock any book you want.
And
Well,
ebook?
that's fair, I guess.
Nice.
Could you please stop jiggling your
Oh.
boobs?
And when that time comes, I guess I'll come to you.
Well, she doesn't exactly have a bra underneath to keep them in place.
Alright. Thank you for your patronage.
But we didn't pay anything.
Well, she's saying it for the future, I guess.
For future reference.
I guess.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But yeah.
Not to mention, thank you for your
I'm-
patronage is kind of her catchphrase, so.
Yeah, she says it at the end of every.
Thanks for your help, Harley. I can't believe you just made up that story on the fly. I'm really impressed.
Excuse me.
That explains the writing
Hold
for
on,
this
hold
game.
on, Teo. Wait till the end of the scene.
Again with a fucking
Okay,
trumpet.
why are you timing this for steroid, Pedro?
No, I'm not timing it for Shiro. It's me once again face palming at the fact that they're used. Sorry. I'm sorry, Joe, but this game killed my sense of humor. I cannot comprehend humor anymore.
Pedro can't laugh legitimately ever again.
It's like-
Only because you're so simple-minded.
It's like drugs, Joe. Once you go there, you cannot go back.
But for a
But for
made
a
up
made-up
story,
story,
actually, that's
it was
me.
really
That's me.
Sorry.
But for a made up story, it was really simplistic. It's sort of realistic,
Realistic.
especially that part about the miso soup. That was the.
Do you really think my story was completely made up?
Yes.
Not all of it, but the miso soup part definitely.
Huh?
Only the gods know the truth, that's all.
So there you go. The game is
Yeah,
basically.
That's generic, and you should feel bad about yourself.
So there you go. This is that. The game literally is going. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's a lie. Who knows?
Yeah, you cannot just, evil shrugging yourself away from this.
As usual, I smell the fragrant aroma coming from you today.
You know what I
Can't
think
we
too?
have a side game about Lola doing affairs everywhere? Like one of those trader games.
Yeah.
This girl's theme tune should have been Shane McMahon's theme.
Gotcha. Thanks. Let's head over to
Bowie Valley. All right.
Well, Teo, let's just say you have a surprise coming to you.
Bowie
Sure,
Valley. That reminds me of my friend Ashley Bowie.
All right. Here we go.
Go ahead, Teo.
Are you going to Bowie Valley? It's one of a floating island in the Bowie Mountains west of here. You'll be amazed when you see it.
Pause for 1 second. You're a bit ahead.
Just pause for 1 second and there you go.
Done.
Alright, that should
The island float between the mountains like a bridge. Experts say they're remnants of a lost civilization that existed, of course. The lost
Take your
civilization,
pick.
super technologically, that just fucked up something.
Sorry, Teo, I tried.
We could have just said we were like part of the mountains. It would be more believable.
Sorry, Teo, but that's all the lore you're getting.
Yeah, I'm sure. Don't worry. I'm sure the world will speak for itself when we get there.
Yeah, like another 5 minutes long dungeon, Jota.
Yeah,
that's what RPGs are supposed to do.
Yeah,
show
and-
you the world and get
It's
it.
so strong.
Yeah, remember, Joe, but Blue Dragon.
dungeons I've ever seen
Well,
in any RPG.
well, remember.
Oh, we're going to the sky.
Oh, goody, sir.
Well, it's not so much that.
Oh, wonderful.
It's not so much that they're short, Shiroi. It's just that most of the area covering the dungeon is completely empty, useless, just for the sake of getting optional items. If you're just going through the story, these dungeons will go by like that.
Pedro. Please tell me that this is the dungeon where we
Hold
actually
on,
work
hold on. We have to do another lowbrow joke. Fang wants to take a piss.
Really? We
Yes.
just win.
Yes, we're wasting. Is this? Yes. Yeah. We're wasting time on seeing Fang take a piss. Oh, and Galdo is gonna do it too.
Let's just say that Final Fantasy IX did this type of skit much better, and just go with that.
Heck yeah. Just don't cross the streams.
Ghostbusters reference. You're not worth.
Peace! You had to make a Ghostbuster reference with peace!
I don't.
You are not worthy.
You managed to ruin the Ghostbuster brand name much more than 2016 movie. And that movie had the villain be defeated by a crotch shot. I want that to sink in.
Anyway.
Well, remember. Let's just say that movie sucks balls, Shiro. And
I can't for the life of me understanding what the fuck is going on with this game.
So, guys...
I'm honestly convinced too that the people who wrote this are sociopaths. They cannot actually feel what they're doing wrong.
More like we're really 12-year-old shut-ins who we're still living in their mom's basement.
Probably, yeah.
So, guys, would you say that we have a contender for our worst game we've ever commentated on, or worst anything?
It's not like Joe, but the worst in a sense, but it's functional gameplay-wise, despite it being empty, as Pedro just said. The problem is literally everything else. VG Cats compared to your average RPG with essentially being a piece of shit, just closed in, sealed in inside a very elaborate and cute bubble with rounds and everything. And comparing case of Final Fantasy 13, just opening the whole package and dumping that on your head. It's kind of like the same here. You still have a strong gameplay, but the story to go around with, it's so bland, insulting, and generic, and very juvenile. And we have 50 more parts of this shit.
Which sort of makes me wonder if we're just in a certain phase, maybe when we finish this game, when we look back on it, we won't think that badly of it. I mean, it's sort of like...
Look at that. Okay, I've been told, because I haven't completely played it yet, but for example, with the first Grandia game, where the character of the protagonist of Justin, which I played so far, it started as exactly kind of like, not similar to this game, but very still annoying, that shouts adventure every 5 seconds. It's generally annoying. But people told me that he gets really better inside the end. This game does not even give the slightest vibe of any of its characters getting better, aside from Baus, but because it even starts being the character we only care with some fucking common sense.
Even Luke from Tales of Abyss, even from the beginning you could tell what they were going for with him, and it doesn't take that long for him to start getting better. Whereas with this, we're 9 parts in, and this game still is basically literally taking the piss. This game is literally taking the piss.
Oh, I get that. I'm just wondering if we're going to come across something worse that makes us view this game not so bad. Well, for example, whenever we bring up Time and Eternity, it's usually positively compared
Well, how about this, Jova? I'll answer what you just said in the finale.
True, fair enough. So anyway, Pedro, please tell me.
Yeah, she keeps telling kill.
Pedro, is this the part where we start to make nice with Ethel?
No.
Dang it! Then I could have made a Sonic and Knuckles joke.
Don't worry, Joe. Don't worry, Jova. That time will come. Well,
what I'm saying is, like, well, this would have been the perfect dungeon to do it because, you know, we're in what's essentially the Sky Ruins, like Sky Sanctuary.
True.
You know, it's around that part in Sonic 3 and Knuckles where Knuckles finally starts teaming up with Sonic against.
Yeah, don't worry, Jova. It will be done in this exact same place anyway, just not now.
So I was right.
Just save it for like part 30 or whatever the hell. I forgot which number it is.
We revisit dungeons.
Well, Jova, the word is all.
Well, Jova, like I've already explained, this game loves to reuse content because, you know.
You know, I don't think even Neptunia reuses this much. And again, yeah, those games are overpriced, but gosh dang it, they at least have a better sense of pace.
Stop being such a rude little bitch.
Jeez.
Gee, I wonder.
This dialogue.
Yep, they're both conditioned for this. I mean, seriously, he uses the B word the most on her.
Honestly, Jova, I think I think it's just stupid. You're reading too much into it. You're giving credit. You're giving way too much credit to this.
When did I say that was a good character trait of any?
Oh, okay, never mind then. The point is, this joke wasn't funny the first time. It wasn't funny the second time. It wasn't funny the third time. It wasn't funny the fourth. You get where I'm going with this. The point is, this isn't funny. So stop trying to make this into a running gag. It's not funny.
Don't you see, Pedro? They've given up on making it funny. They're just making it a character trait, an annoying one.
Shiroi, what are your thoughts on all this?
It's a gimmick, not a character trait.
I don't really care about anything.
Okay. So basically, what's going on is Tiara suspects Galdo that Galdo might be working for Dorfa in secret. However, no one else dislikes Galdo. And now that Ethel was about to try to kill Tiara, Galdo protected her.
Also, that would make no sense if Galdo was supposedly working with. Wait, hold on.
Well, remember, Joe, he was working for Zeng, who was a guy of Dorfa. So I guess technically.
Yeah. I get that, but my thing is like, okay.
Wait, sorry, John, I'm gonna interrupt you. You could be faking that cut? Okay, Teo, correct me, can you fake cuts? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
What's even the contest? Why should he or she fake cut?
No. What happens is, Teo, Ethel was about to kill Tiara, Galdo protected her. You know? And Tiara literally says, don't expect me to thank you. You could be very well faking that cut. How exactly do you fake a cut? As in, like a cut with a knife or a sword or something. How do you? I'm pretty sure you can't fake that. That's
not really. You can.
There are ways to fake it, but I'll just put it
not
like this.
Like that on the spot.
Hold on. That's what I was about to say. One, that needs to be premeditated, and two, that would most likely require the participation of Ethel herself, using something like a trick knife or something.
Translation.
I'll track you down and kill you.
Isn't her dialogue so riveting?
Boy, she must really hate you. What'd you do to earn that kind of anger from such a pretty girl?
The world hates.
Yeah, see, this is exactly why I get the well, again, like we've established, maybe she's just bisexual. But the thing is, most of the time, unless I specifically ship Harley with Fang, she always tintillates to girls, not to men. So I'm assuming she's just a lesbian. I don't know. Maybe I'm just whatever. The point is, Harley tends to go more for girls than men, I guess. So
well, people who are bisexual usually have some kind of preference.
I don't know.
Like both.
Sure, whatever. The point is, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Wow, something in this game being stupid.
Okay, Dibs, did you miss something? You need me to recap?
Let me guess. More stupid stuff happened and the girls even more of a...
and guess what, Dibs? We did a Ghostbusters reference with piss.
Fighting is my only purpose. I I don't know besides Pedro.
Basically, Fang had to take a piss, and Galdo's like, "Oh, wanna go together to make things interesting?" And then Fang's like, "Sure,
God,
just
guys,
don't
she
cross
said
the
something that's
streams.
not
Get it?
kill."
Don't cross the streams." Haha.
We just gotta fight her.
Hey, wow, she actually said words other than kill.
Well, improvement.
Let's do this.
Well, it's not. Well, it's not like that's an improvement because we already had current for translation anyway.
No. Once it's
Yes, our weapon is a bow, yeah.
Herself actually said something that's not kill. Interesting.
I don't see how that's interesting at all. But moving on. All
Shows
right.
that we're getting somewhere with her other than just her usual stuff.
Well, Jova, you can at least you can. Sorry, but we're about to kill her. So sorry.
She'll be back.
It's over.
No, sorry, I should do her language. Kill. There you go.
It's over. Stop following us.
Remove yourself from Twitter.
Kill. Even if you kill me, I'll still kill you first. That's my business.
Start
How
making.
does that even work?
The game is stupid. Moving on.
Watch out,
She'll
Fang!
come back as a ghost. Ooh.
Oh, there you go. Galdo just killed her.
If we cross paths in hell, I'll kill you then.
And as a result, Karen dies as well.
Who the hell was she?
Buddy, there are people in this world like Zenk and that chick who only care about fighting.
Oh my god, you are one of the best characters in this game!
And you got the most annoying voice.
Only because he
Well,
can correctly
Oh, it's not even just that, Jova. It's not even just that, Jova. Of all the characters in this game, he has the best backstory, as you're about to learn. I think it's in the next part that we see it.
Say
Oh.
goodbye to the fencer life for good.
I'm guessing he doesn't stick around very long, or
No, he does. Well, he does. Don't worry about that. Sorry. Don't worry about
Not
that.
everything has to be
Completely
terrible, Shirley.
misunderstood you.
That's true.
Oh, but it's okay. Tiara stopped being an annoying bitch.
Don't sweat it, Tiara.
Wow, I
So,
just... So it's through Galdo that characters are finally
Doesn't
starting
change
to
how I acted.
legit develop as
It is
opposed
rare
to
for me
just
to say this, but
stagnate or
I guess this was
upheave.
sort of my fault.
I'm sure we're just gonna forget that in the next kit.
Anyway, can we all start being friends now?
This whole misunderstanding's been cleared up, so let's just get going. But
Well, at least it was like in Sonic and Knuckles where the misunderstanding is cleared
No,
up.
Joe,
Sanctuary.
Pedro,
What?
don't tell me there's time travel into this. No.
Pedro.
Baby! What is my life?
Okay. So, guys. So, guys, I'm just gonna say this. Shiroi, Dwibs,
Yes.
Yeah.
remember when us Sonic fans thought Sonic 06 was the worst thing out there game-wise? And then we
time
came
travel?
no,
The time
no.
travel, you mean?
No, Jova, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That in Sonic Genesis, and then came Time and Eternity, which we thought would be the worst thing
Well,
ever.
he's not speaking about you specifically. He's talking about us as a group in general. Because remember, back before I joined this group, it was kind of the 06 thing with Cody. And then when I came in, I introduced Beyond Two Souls, and all spiraled down from there. That's basically
But
what
the
happened.
two games Jova just mentioned, like I said, specifically involve time travel. Sonic Genesis does not.
Yeah, it's like, seriously, after Sonic 06 came Time and Eternity, which was even worse time-wise. Then came Final Fantasy 13-2.
13-2,
And
yeah.
then came Lightning Returns. And
Well,
now
Lightning
we got
doesn't really have
something
time travel, but sure.
Let's just move on, please.
basically in terms of how we...
Hold on, we have to
wouldn't
stop.
get to
Jova,
anybody's-
we have to stop the recording first. See you next part for Fencer F part 10. Or I think
Either
Dark
way,
Force.
what Joe was trying to say is this is going to be terrible.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.